Hey friends, MyraHarris, your Pampered Chef here, and I want to know, are you a camper? Do you have a camper? Do you go camping? Do you have friends who go camping? We love to camp. Well, let me tell you what our version of camping is. We have a little vintage travel trailer. We actually have a couple different ones that we use, and we love going camping in those. Sleeping on the ground in a tent, that was for my younger years, so have done that. Have the memories and probably a little arthritis from that, but we love to camp in a vintage travel trailer. Not opposed to non-vintage, but we just love the vintage scene. Made us a pizza here tonight. I put a little bit of garlic and herb seasoning in the yogurt before I added in the flour. And if you had told me a few years back I needed a pizza peel, I would have said, you're crazy. But let me tell you, that makes life interesting. Much better than having to put it in a pan, and that way you can preheat your pan. And now Pampered Chef stoneware is preheatable if it's got the design on the bottom. So let me know if you need more info on that. But wanted to share a few of the things that I use in our little travel trailer, because even the new rigs, they come with a stove in them. Usually burners on top, oven in the bottom. Some don't have the oven now, some have a convection microwave, that kind of thing. But I want to know, if you have a stove in your travel trailer that is propane, do you use it? Mine has the 3 burners on it. Absolutely wear that thing out. I use our Brilliance cookware on it to make pancakes, and if you've seen my protein added pancakes, that recipe's something that I can share with you. Use it for that. Use it for eggs. I have a great little cast iron skillet that I use as well. Pampered Chef has cast iron for you, so that's an option. So you can cook over the campfire, you can cook over those, you can bake in the oven. I do pizzas like this while we're traveling, and so one of the challenges with a little RV oven like that is heat distribution. So if you get a stone, and let me tell you, this guy's going to fit perfectly. And yes, he's ugly. He has been washed. Sometimes things just stain patterns on there, and over time he's just going to get darker and darker and darker and darker. So this is going to go, because in the propane ovens you have the burner, and you know, mine is shaped oblong, you know, almost like your hand, and it has flames that come out all the way around. And so that's the hottest spot. So anything right above that is gonna, of course, get hotter. It has a metal whole sheet that goes above that. So this is gonna sit on my metal sheet. So this will evenly distribute all of the heat. And I'm also gonna make pizzas right on this guy. So it's gonna not only make great pizzas, but it's also going to distribute the heat so that my biscuits are going brown evenly. I have baked brownies, I have baked cookies. Let me tell you one of the easiest things to make cookies. I have the other pieces of our small oven bakeware already in the camper. These are going to go join it, so this is another option. So let's say I had a frozen pizza and I wanted to put it on there, and I wanted to really crispy up the bottom. This has the holes to be able to do that. Or let's say we took a break from the campground and went out to eat and got some fried food or something, and I wanted to resurrect it. This would be great because it lets the air go through, almost like an air fryer would. I have the big square pan, and you know, about camping, it's about making it simple and easy. So a lot of times I will get a prepackaged, you know, the sheet of cookie mix, and I'll just put the whole cookie mix in there and just put it in there and bake it, and it spreads out, and then I let it cool a little bit and cut it with a plastic knife. You don't want to cut into your non-stick cookware with hard knives. This is great if you're doing muffins or brownies, but these just fit perfectly in your RV ovens if you're using those. So that's a couple of things. Some other tools that I reach for all the time are tongs. This is something that I miss putting in there, and I cannot tell you how many times I say, oh, I need my tongs, I need my tongs, I need my tongs. I like that they lock closed so they don't keep everything in a jumble in your drawer. And the silicone turners, I have the fish spatula version. Actually, mine's in the camper. I'm going to actually get me another one for home. I use that all the time for flipping my pancakes. So those are a few things. And microwave grips. yeah, things get really hot really fast when you least expect it sometimes, and you need a way to grab hold of it. So I have the microwave grips. Here at home, I'm going to have to ask my grandson where he's put the other half of my microwave grip. It's usually in his play kitchen. Got him a little play kitchen before he was 2 months old, and he's 3 already, and he plays in his kitchen every time that he's here. So pretty fun thing. I have a cheese grater in there. I have the smaller adjustable cheese grater, but being able to have fresh cheese is great. I still have some in a bag from actually a previous camping trip that somebody brought that I'm going to use up, but I'm probably going to have more if that doesn't cover my whole pizza. I keep frozen bacon in a bag. I keep pepperoni on hand. I'm just going to reuse, we had some pasta while we were gone, so I'm just going to use spaghetti sauce for my pizza sauce tonight. Okay. Works great, Chrissy. Yes. I mean, yeah, I can't imagine, especially you're pretty much, when you're on the road, you're full-time in your RV. So if a girl wants some cornbread, you're going to have to turn the oven on. Yeah. Small brownie pan. Yes, yes. So I want to know if you're using a lot of things in the oven, if there's something else, Pampered Chef, that you're using when you're camping. Oh, one of the things too is spatulas, because you know, it's not like your standard kitchen sink. You don't want to run a lot of food waste down your drains for it to sit there. So I use our scrapers as our bowl lickers. I mean, I'm getting every little bit of nitty gritty I can get out of there to go in the trash versus to go down my drain in the dishwater or anything. So scrapers are absolutely a must-have. A good pair of kitchen scissors. I don't even think we have any available in the line right now except for the heavy-duty stainless, but they are great because they can come apart, so you can get in there and make sure they're very, very clean, since you're not going to have, usually, unless you're on a big rig, you're not going to have a dishwasher on the road with you. So those are great for that. They'll open your packages. They'll trim up any meats. They will, you know, snip a limb off a bush if you need to that's in your eyeballs. So you want to become a camper. Okay, great, Wendy. Come on down. I got extras. You can try it out and see what you think. Couple other things. Mix and chop. Of course, I've got one in the drawer for that. Because I want to be able to do tacos and to do spaghetti and anything like that. And you gotta have a whisk. One of the things I like to take with me when I'm traveling is powdered milk. It takes up a lot less space. You don't have to keep it refrigerated until you've made extra, and then you use that. And so you need a good whisk in order to be able to do that. We have, of course, the mini whisk. That makes life a little easier. So those are just a few of the things that I thought I would pop on here and share. So if you have an RVer in your life that needs a gift, we got some good things for you. If you are an RVer, we got a lot of things. If you need a lot of things, let's do a party and get you some of the products that you need for your kitchen at half price or even free, while you're giving your friends the opportunity to buy the things they need and want for their RV or kitchen. Good cookware. Like I said, I use the cast iron. I use the Brilliance. I also have used our stainless, and that is indestructible. So if you want something that absolutely is going to last a lifetime, the stainless, there's a little bit of a learning curve, but it is definitely doable. And yes, you can scramble eggs, or yes, you can fry eggs in stainless. So if you want to know more about how to accomplish that, let me know. So I hope y'all are having a good night. But yeah, keep on in the comments and let me know if you have that RV stovetop and or oven. Are you using it? We don't use it as much when it gets hot because, you know, the whole no AC situation. But in the cooler months or in the cooler hours of the day, I absolutely would fire that guy up and bake me something good. So I hope y'all have a great night, and I'll talk to you soon.